Good morning, everybody. I'm meteorologist Matt Beitcher. Happy Friday. Let's take a look at your current conditions here in Westchester. Temperatures in the mid-80s already at 10 o'clock this morning. It's a pretty warm start to your day, and very humid, so it's not really a nice start if you go outside. Taking a look at the radar rain estimate. This is how much rain we estimated based on the radar data from yesterday. See this green swath right here around the 287 corridor. That is symbolizing about a ½ inch of rain. So we did see some strong thunderstorms yesterday, down trees and down limbs in that part of Westchester. But for this morning, it looks pretty nice, some high clouds. Otherwise, it's a pretty nice and clear start to your day, a nice beach day, a nice pool day to escape the heat. We do see off to our west a disturbance that's stretching all the way up to Canada. This frontal system is going to move through our area tonight into tomorrow. So for today, increasing clouds, a high of 90 degrees. Those storms stay off until tonight. The mugginess, that humidity remains with us with a low of 72. And as we look out to our weekend, the temperatures will struggle to hit 80 on Saturday because of all the cloud cover, and then Sunday we see the temperatures warm up to around 85, 86 degrees with some more sun. We can't rule out the risk for a shower earlier in Sunday morning. We take a look at the weather alerts. There are a couple of them, actually. Air quality warning in effect for the 5 boroughs, Westchester, Rockland, and Long Island, and that is basically a high level of ozone is in the air, so it makes it difficult for us to breathe. So do be careful if you have a breathing condition. Heat advisory also in effect for the 5 boroughs, not for Westchester. That heat advisory means that temperatures are around 90 degrees and the heat index is a little bit warmer than that, around 95 to 100. And then down here, the excessive heat warning means that temperatures are already in 95 degrees and they could feel even worse, but luckily we're not down there, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Allergy report, trees and grass in low levels. That mold count's still high because of the rain yesterday, so do be careful if you're an allergy sufferer. On the beach report, no advisories for today. There is a high UV index. Wear sunscreen. The water temperature is pretty warm, actually, 70 to 75 degrees, so it's a nice bath water temperature. We're getting to that temperature slowly but surely, so it is a nice beach day, or at least for the most part. Taking a look at future class, let's time out these storms. These storms right here, I don't really think they're going to happen. It might happen. It's a pop-up shower due to the convection in the atmosphere. I don't think it's going to happen, though. We move on to around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. That's when the rain starts. Around 10 o'clock, the storms get really bad. You see this orange swath, which takes up all of northern Westchester. I'm expecting it to actually hit more of southern Westchester as well, and that'll continue on throughout the night into Saturday morning, where the storms will calm down a bit, but spot showers will remain for the rest of the day into Sunday. And as we take a look at our 7-day outlook, the temperatures start to warm up as we go past Saturday into Sunday. 86 degrees your high. 85 on Monday. The humidity drops substantially, so not a bad day at all Monday. Actually pretty gorgeous. Probably the best day of the week. Tuesday, 86. The temperatures start to warm up a little bit. The humidity also starts to creep up. Wednesday, we have a risk for showers. Thursday, that temperature goes up to 89 degrees, and we're possibly going to hit 90 by the end of this week. Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. I'm meteorologist Matt Beitcher. Let's take a look at your current conditions in Westchester. Right now, temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, so it's a pretty warm start to your morning, and that muggy feeling does not make it feel any better outside. We take a look at the radar rain estimate. This is from yesterday's showers and thunderstorms that rolled through our area. You see this green swath right here? That means ½ an inch of rain fell in that area, according to radar. That's, again, according to radar, according to our computers. That's definitely an indication of severe weather that moved through the area and brought down some trees and limbs. But for this morning, not that much of it at all, actually none. There are high clouds, but other than that, pretty clear out. Pretty nice day to go to the beach or the pool. We move off to our west. We do see this disturbance, this frontal system that's moving through the Ohio River Valley and will be making its way into our area tonight. But for today, we do not have to worry too much about it. All we have to worry about is the heat, the haze, and the humidity, the 3 H's. High of 90 degrees today with increasing clouds. Those showers wait until tonight with a low of 72. That muggy, humid feeling remains for this evening. We take a look at our weekend outlook. Saturday, we struggle to get into 80 degrees with a high around 77, 78. Because of all that cloud cover, we're not going to be able to warm up very well. Sunday, the temperatures do rise. The sun comes out more. There might be a risk for a spot shower in the morning, but other than that, it's going to be a pretty nice day. So definitely plan the outdoor activities for Sunday, not Saturday. The weather alerts, we have a couple of them actually. An air quality warning in effect for our area, Westchester, Rockland, the 5 boroughs, and Long Island. That means that there's a lot of ozone on the atmospheric surface, which means that we have to be careful if we have breathing conditions. It makes it harder for us to breathe due to all the heat and humidity. There is also a heat advisory for the 5 five boroughs. That doesn't really affect us, but it basically means it's warm and the heat index makes it feel even worse. And that excessive heat warning, which is all the way down here in Philadelphia, not going to affect us. It basically means that it's very hot and the real field temperature makes it feel even worse. But we, again, don't have to worry about that too much. It's not that bad here. The algae report, low levels of tree and grass pollen in the air today. The mold count is still high. That's because of the humidity and the moisture we got from yesterday's thunderstorms and showers. So definitely going to stay with us for at least another couple of days, that high count. The beach report, no advisories. The UV index still high, 9, so do wear sunscreen. That water temperature is beautiful, 70 to 75 degrees. It's bath water temperature. So definitely go out to the beach today. It's going to be a nice day for it. Let's time all this out on Futurecast right now. We see that band of showers around 1 o'clock. I don't think that's going to happen. It might be a convective cell that comes through and brings us a brief shower. Other than that, it's going to be a nice day. The real stuff comes right after our commute, our Friday night commute. Around 7 or 8 o'clock, the showers roll through. It gets severe around 10 or 11 o'clock. Some thunderstorms definitely possible, especially north of 287 in northern Westchester. They roll out by 1 or 2 in the morning, and then we have a spot shower for the rest of the day on Saturday and then into Sunday morning. And as we take a look at our 7-day outlook, the temperature starts to warm up on Sunday, 86 degrees. They stay kind of level, 85, 86, but that humidity for Monday and Tuesday is going to be very, very low. So it's going to be nice and dry, nice and comfortable for the beginning of our work week. Then by the middle of it, right there for Wednesday, 85 degrees. The showers return, unfortunately, and for Thursday, temperatures rise, the humidity does as well, and we might hit 90 by the end of next week. Good morning, everybody. I'm meteorologist Matt Beitcher. Let's take a look at your current conditions here in Westchester. Temperatures right now in the mid-80s. It's a pretty nice start to your day if you look outside. But if you step outside, that heat plus the humidity that's out there does not make for comfortable feeling. Taking a look at the radar rain estimate. This is based on, again, radar from yesterday's rain showers and thunderstorms that moved through. See this area of green right here around central Westchester near Greenburgh, Harrison, and White Plains. That you guys saw about ½ an inch of rain, and that's because of a cell that moved through around 6:30 or 7 o'clock, brought some torrential downpours and damaging winds to the area. Taking a look at the satellite and radar this morning, however, you don't see any of that. You see some high clouds, but other than that, sunny skies. If you step outside, that muggy feeling does remain, as I said. This frontal system to our west will be the next rainmaker, but that rain will stay away from us for the remainder of the day, at least. For the planner, you can see 90 degrees increasing clouds. A late shower and storm is likely after 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So definitely a nice day to go to the beach. The clouds will start to build around 4 o'clock, so you get a pretty nice beach day in anyway. Taking a look at tonight, showers and thunderstorms remain. They leave our area about 2 o'clock, the most severe ones, and then we just get spot showers. That muggy feeling remains with a low of 72 degrees. As we take a look at the outlook for the weekend, Saturday, not looking too good. Temperatures struggling to reach 80 degrees because of the cloud cover, and the rain chance is there for most of the day. And then Sunday morning, we do have that rain chance. It is going to subside, and then it's actually going to be a pretty nice day as temperatures warm up to the mid-80s. Taking a look at the weather alerts, there is an air quality warning for Westchester, Rockland, and the 5 boroughs. So that basically means it's going to be hard to breathe, so do be careful if you're going to be outside doing anything strenuous. Drink lots of water, stay hydrated, and make sure you're in shaded region as much as possible. There's also heat advisory for the 5 boroughs, meaning that it's going to be warm and the humidity is going to make it feel even worse. And the excessive heat warning, which is all the way down to our western neighbors in Philadelphia, is going to make it feel like 100 or 105 degrees in that area. So we don't have to worry that much about the heat, and we really can't complain. At least we're not them. Taking a look at the algae report, trees and grass in low levels, that mold count still high because of the rain in the area yesterday, so that humidity is keeping those mold spores alive. Taking a look at the beach report, there are no advisories on the water, so it's a nice day to get out to the beach. The only thing is that UV index is pretty high, so do wear sunscreen if you're going to go out. Waves are pretty calm, and the water is pretty warm, 70 to 75 degrees. We take a look at the Futurecast. Let's time out these storms. Right now, you can see this system right here, which is around 115, 120. That's going to stay out of the area for most of the day. I don't think that's going to happen, really. The main storms are going to start around 7 o'clock. You see this band move through. Around 11:30, you can see this orange, yellow, some red up here near Cortland and Peekskill. That's going to be the main rainmaker. The thunderstorms and the lightning can come from that system. And then it's going to move out of here by 12 or 1 o'clock. And Saturday looking spotty into Sunday morning. It's definitely not a great day to do anything outside. Sunday, the better of the 2 days. As we take a look at our 7-day outlook, it warms up too, 86 degrees. It starts to dry out by Monday. It's pretty dry, 85 degrees with sunny skies. Tuesday, we warm up to 86 degrees. Wednesday, we stay around 85, 86 with a chance of showers. The humidity returns for that day. And then Thursday, we warm up to 89 degrees and possibly 90 by Friday. Good morning, everybody. I'm meteorologist Matt Beitcher. Let's take a look at your current conditions right now. Temperatures in the mid-80s, so pretty warm start to your Friday morning, and humidity, that muggy feeling, does not make it feel any better. Quickly, I want to take a look at the rain estimate from yesterday. This is based on radar data that we observed yesterday. You see Greenberg, White Plains, Harrison, that 287 corridor. You guys got around half-inch of rain. That's pretty substantial compared to the rest of the area. So it turned out to be pretty severe weather yesterday if you were in the right spot or in the wrong spot. Taking a look at the satellite and radar this morning, however, you don't see any of that at all. You see some high clouds, but other than that, it's clear. The rain stays off to our west for the time being, at least. This rain will be moving through our area tonight. But for today, a high of 90 degrees, so watch out for the heat and humidity together. It's pretty oppressive out there. The sun is bountiful, though, as we continue throughout the day. So it's a nice beach day, a nice pool day. Definitely get out there and enjoy it. But the clouds start to build around 3 or 4 o'clock, and the showers roll in tonight and stay there for a couple of hours. That muggy feeling does remain with a low of 72 degrees. Taking a look at the outlook for this weekend. Saturday, we struggle to hit 80 degrees, unfortunately. Temperatures cannot get high enough because of the cloud cover. That rain threat remains for the most of the day. Sunday morning, we do have that rain threat remaining in there, but it does get warmer because the sun comes out and we hit the mid-80s. So definitely Sunday, the better of the 2 days. On the weather alerts, there's an air quality warning for Westchester, Rockland, the 5 boroughs, and Long Island. That's because of the amount of ozone in the surface atmosphere. It makes it hard for us to breathe. There's also a heat advisory in effect for the 5 boroughs, which means that it's warm, and the heat index, the humidity, will make it a lot worse. So you do have to be careful if you're going to be in any of these areas today. There's also an excessive heat warning down to our neighbors in Philadelphia, so at least we're not down there for today. It's not going to be that bad. Taking a look at the algae report, trees and grass in low levels. That mold count's still high because of yesterday's rain. Weed counts are also in low levels, so not a terrible day for algae sufferers on the big stretch. On the beach report, no advisories. That UV index still high because of the sun beating down on us. So do wear sunscreen. That water temperature is beautiful, though. The waves are also pretty nice and calm, so it's a nice day to get out there on the beach. Let's time this stuff out on Futurecast. You see this convective band right here? I don't think that's really going to happen. I think Futurecast is overdoing it a little bit because of all the humidity. But the rain starts to move through northern Westchester around 6:30. Then it gets to everybody around 10 or 11 o'clock. The orange you can see shading most of Westchester all the way down to Briarcliff Manor near Greenberg and White Plains. And I think that's actually going to extend south towards the other parts of Westchester as well. And that's going to continue for most of the night into the morning. And then we're going to see spotty showers for the rest of Saturday into Sunday morning, when finally we break out of this hot weather, this humid weather. Sunday looking pretty nice, 86 degrees, Monday 85, and much drier. It's going to be substantially more comfortable on Monday. Tuesday, 86 degrees. Wednesday, it starts raining again, unfortunately, 85. Thursday, we warm back up to 89. And then Friday, we actually have the chance of 90 degrees. We might have start another heat wave for the next weekend. Good morning, everybody. I'm meteorologist Matt Beitcher. Let's take a look at your current conditions right now. Temperatures in the low 80s right now at 10:30. It's pretty warm out, and the humidity does not make it feel any better if you step outside. Very quickly, I want to talk about this rain that we saw yesterday. The radar estimates that we got about a half an inch of rain in the central part of Westchester near the 287, near Greenberg, White Plains, Harrison. That is pretty substantial, especially because most of that came from one storm that rolled right through around 6:30 or 7 o'clock and brought torrential downpours, lightning, thunder, down trees, down limbs. My house got a down limb as well. So it's definitely some severe weather that ran through our area today. And unfortunately, we might see more of that tonight. As we take a look at satellite and radar, right now it's clear. If we zoom out, we also don't see much in the immediate area here in the northeast. But off to our west, this frontal system right here, this band of showers and then the band behind it are going to wash through our area tonight into tomorrow, and they're going to bring with it a lot of severe weather and unstable weather. For today, however, it's going to be pretty nice, so definitely a nice day to go out to the beach. Sunny skies, 90 degrees. The increasing clouds come around 4 o'clock, so you don't have to worry about that until the late afternoon. The showers hold off until around 7 o'clock. That's when they start coming into our area, and they get severe around 9 or 10 o'clock. That muggy feeling remains with a low of 72 degrees. Taking a look at the outlook for this weekend, Saturday, we've struggled to hit 80 degrees, unfortunately. That cloud cover prevents us from doing so, and that rain makes it just an awful day for Saturday. Not a good day to go outside or anything prolonged outdoor activities. Sunday, the better of the 2 days by far. 85, 86 degrees will be the high. The sunny skies will return, and the humidity will start to drop as well, so it'll be more comfortable. The weather alerts, the air quality warning is in effect for Westchester, Rockland, 5 boroughs, and Long Island. It's been in effect really for 3 days or 4 days already, so you're pretty used to it. There's also a heat advisory in effect for the 5 boroughs. That basically means that it's hot and the humidity makes it feel even worse. And then there's also an excessive heat warning all the way down here in Pennsylvania near Philadelphia. That is obviously not affecting us, but that means that temperatures are nearing 100 and that the humidity is making it feel like 105. So at least we're not down there experiencing that kind of oppression. Take a look at the algae report. The low counts of trees and grass remain. That mold count is still very high because of the humidity and the rain that we saw yesterday, and you're not getting any relief because more rain is on the way for us tonight. On the beach report, no advisories for today, so it's a nice day to get out into the water. Always swim with a lifeguard, of course. That UV index still very high. Wear sunscreen. The water temperature 70 to 75 degrees makes it feel like bath water. It's going to be very nice to go out to the beaches today. The wave height is also very low, so it's a nice calm water to go out and enjoy for this hot day. On the Futurecast, let's time out these storms. This cell right here, this convective band that's going to move through according to Futurecast, I don't think is going to happen, fortunately for us, unfortunately for Futurecast. Moving through to 6:30, that's when the showers start to come through in northern Westchester. Not severe yet, but around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, that's when they start getting more severe. That orange band, yellow band, that means some severe weather, some heavy rain, possibly damaging winds and thunder and lightning. Around 11:30, it gets really bad for northern Westchester and southern Westchester as well, with rainfall amounts maybe around an inch an hour, so it's not going to be too nice. But that's going to get out of here very quickly. Then we're just going to see spot showers for the rest of the night into tomorrow. As I said, it's going to be very unpredictable into Sunday morning. We take a look at the 7-day outlook. Temperatures start to rise as we get past Saturday. 86 degrees on Sunday with sunny skies. Monday, more of the same, 85. The only difference is the humidity will drop substantially on Monday, so it's going to feel very, very comfortable. Tuesday, humidity rises a little bit, but not too much, 86 degrees. Wednesday, the rain returns, 85. Thursday, the heat returns, so heat and humidity back together, 89 degrees. And then Friday, we're expecting 90 degrees for the end of next week.